Hi YouTube, I'm EYeOnAiman, and welcome back to one of my cooking videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to cook Mee Goreng Mamak. And I'm sorry that it looks a bit stormy. We're actually expecting a storm, so I apologize if it looks a bit dark and the sky is gray. So let's get to it. Alright, so usually in Malaysia, you would use fresh noodles, but since most of my viewership is in the US or India or Australia, I'm going to show you how to use spaghetti as a substitute. Right, before we go to the ingredients, I'm going to put the spaghetti into the pot. So cooking spaghetti should be fairly simple. It's on the instructions right here. So you just add it into the pot. Ooh. Let's go over the ingredients quickly. So there's 3 shallots or onions as a replacement, 2 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of chili paste, 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1 cube of chicken stock, around 3 tablespoons of oil. Then we have bean sprouts, Malaysian spinach, we have fish tofu and fish balls. Then we have scallions, peppers, tomatoes, and Asian chives. The exact ingredient list will be in description. There's also shrimp and some more meat. I also forgot to mention eggs. As you can see, the spaghetti is cooked. First, we're going to heat up the oil, so make sure the flame is on. And while the oil is heating up, I'm going to explain to you the process. So first, we're going to saute the shallots and the garlic. Then when they're cooked, we're going to add the chili paste. After that, we're going to add the meat. And some people like to cook their shrimp and the meat at the same time, but we're going to add the shrimp later. Next, we're going to add these 4. And then later, we're going to add the shrimp and the stock at the same time. So let's see, and wait for it to heat up. We tested out if the oil was hot, and it seems to be. So now we're going to saute the shallots and the garlic. Also apologize if the bulb is in the way, but it's getting quite dark, so hopefully you can do it correctly. Alright, so now that it's cooked, you can add the chili paste. Alright, now you can add the meat. I accidentally breathed in the chili. Oh dear. Oh, shit. Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention was to add some water. You might want to do this carefully since there is oil. And you want to let this cook for 3 minutes so that the meat can tenderize. Now, it's been 3 minutes, so we can add our sauces and curry. I might need to use a spoon, so I'll just add them first. Then I can just scoop it up later. Curry. And then our chicken stock cube. Alright, now I can scoop it up. Stir. So right about now, you can add salt to make sure it tastes good, but we already tasted it, and it looks like it's already salty enough. That means, since this is thick enough, you can add shrimp. and the vegetable or stock. And after about a minute or so, you can add your meat. Some people at this point like to add the tomatoes and the fish balls. We're only going to add the red tomatoes right now. We're going to leave the green tomatoes for later. We're also going to add the fish ball and fish tofu right now. And then after we add these, you can add the meat. Alright, so now we're going to add the noodles. And we already drained it, as you can see. And then stir it around. Oh. Flipping is an art that takes a bit to master, and it also takes long arms, which I don't have, but I'm learning. And my dad says to put it up and let it fall, or you can just flip it entirely, but don't cut the meat so that the flavors can get mixed in. And in due time, I'll learn how to do it. At this stage, you want to do a taste test to see how good it is right now. A bit spicy, but that's why we have these 3 ingredients. They're to dull out the spiciness just a bit. So first we're going to add the bean sprouts, and then we're going to add the Malaysian spinach. You want to mix them in. Also, it doesn't matter which order you put them in, those 3. And then the eggs we're going to put later. After you mix it, you can add your eggs. So first you want to do is make a hole. Add some oil. Then you want to crack your eggs into it. And the 3rd egg. And then let it cook. After that, you want to mix it, and then you can flip it over. So just mix it in. And then flip it over so that some of the eggs are inside and some of it is outside. As you can see, wait, look, see? You can see some of the egg residue on top and some of it in the middle. So you're practically done at this point, and the last thing we're going to do is add Asian chives. It gives this dish the specific aroma and flavor that it's famous for. These 4 are garnish. So now we're going to add the Asian chives and sprinkle it around. Alright. Now you want to mix it around, and then after we mix it, we're going to call in Azami to do a final taste test. So we have my brother Azami here for a taste test. Alright, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, so this is Mee Goreng Mamak. So have a taste.
Alright.
I don't know about you, but I tasted it. It tasted pretty good.
You know, I think this is the best Mee Goreng Mamak I've ever had in my life.
Alright, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Okay, so that was my cooking video on Mee Goreng Mamak. Not just any Mee Goreng Mamak though, my dad's style Mee Goreng Mamak. Alright, I'm EYeOnAiman, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and look at other videos on EYeOnAiman, especially the cooking videos. Alright, oh, my cat took my seat. Signing out. Peace.